Hello Taurus, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your mid-month reading, and my goodness, okay, we are moving into eclipse season, and this is going to be in your sign and also Scorpio, your opposite sign. But for this end of the month of October, we have the new moon in Scorpio occurring on the 25th, give or take a day, depending on where you are. This is a partial eclipse. So welcome to eclipse season, where we're going to have all this activated change coming through. So, messages for you. Welcome from George as well, my rooster. High Priestess, intuition, sacred knowledge, and Seven of Feathers, preparation and resourcefulness. It's almost like you've been given, knowledge for preparation. Knowledge to kind of say, this is happening, so we're letting you know intuitively, get ready, get prepared, look at all your resources, work out how you're going to kind of work with some of the energies that are coming through. We've also got Eight of Shells, quest for renewal, quest and renewal coming in. This is the Eight of Cups. So interestingly, this High Priestess is revealing a lot. She's the secret keeper. She reveals where you have been feeling unfulfilled, where you need to renew, where you need, especially on an emotional level. So this is where I think you're getting very strong, intuitive messages as something emotionally needs kind of to rejuvenate and something's not feeling right. And so to get ready to make preparations to step into this renewal that's coming. So it's actually a beautiful energy to come through. So I think you'll get what I get is a real sense of a certain area of your life that hasn't been feeling great emotionally, that there is, the universe is going to be bringing this renewal energy, whether it's like you need more money, you need more time, there's some kind of resource coming to you around this that is going to help you feel like you need this sense of your spirit can rise again, which is really lovely. So let's look at what's shifting and changing. A lot of Sagittarius coming through here with the Temperance card. Jupiter, Sagittarius, South Node. This is about health and healthy balances. And the Six of Swords, Mercury, Aquarius is where you've been able to move on from energies, even conflict, interpersonal conflict or conflict with somebody else or conflict inside your mind. You'll be able to find a place of peace that is healthier for you. So more aligned. There's this beautiful sense of bringing your spirit into alignment, which is really lovely, actually. And we have also shifting and changing Sword 2, Venus, Libra, and Wand 8, Jupiter, Sagittarius. Interesting. So the Sword 2, Venus, Libra is, this is opening up your mind to new possibilities. It's where there potentially has been some hesitation about expansion and allowing something to kind of go in a whole heap of different directions, that it maybe you've been trying to keep the lid on something purely because it is this sense of a little bit of this sense of needing the renewal with your emotions. Something is kind of like you haven't had the energy, you haven't had the impetus, or something hasn't been feeling right. So it's like you don't want to throw yourself into this. But this Wand 8, Jupiter, Sagittarius, a lot of Jupiter and Sagittarius coming in. So Jupiter wants to expand. It wants to increase a knowledge base as well, what you know about a situation, what you know about yourself, what you know. And it's taking you further afield. It's taking you up and out to show you the bigger picture of what's going on with you in your life at this moment, and saying, where has something been out of balance? Where can you integrate some alignment back in so that you can be feeling better emotionally and feeling more fulfilled? So this actually brings in this beautiful expansion, which is really lovely. And it has this sense of homecoming that comes in with this Jupiter Sagittarius. Again, what's going on emotionally for you as a main situation, the Four of Cups. So if something's been offered emotionally and you're like, not sure, maybe you're just not feeling it. It's this Four of Cups comes in where you're feeling a bit disillusioned or bored, or you're just searching for something deeper and something's just not feeling right. So again, your emotions are going to really guide you here, how you're feeling about something or situation or someone. And this moon is illuminating. It is a dark moon, so it is about starting something new out of this and activating something new. And it's showing you something very clearly, how you can do that and where you can move forward. So that's a really positive energy to come in, Taurus. So Taurus, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. I always recommend to watch all 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a more holistic view of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Taurus. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And there are no extended readings for the mid-monthlies this month, Taurus. So, but if you are interested in any of my personalized services, the link for that is in the description box below. That includes tarot and healings. Wow. So, yeah, it's potentially been really hard to get motivated with something, but I feel like that energy is about to shift and change. You're turning up as the Temperance energy. This is really fantastic. So, this is restoring balance. I love it. Okay. And bossing up with the Emperor energy. Wow. Okay, with a plan. You're working the plan here because there has been a little bit of conflict around with this 5 of Swords. That's what I was seeing earlier, with the sense that you want to move to the 6 of Swords. You want to move on from whatever's been conflicted inside your mind. So it's like, boom, I'm activating a plan. I love this. Bossing up. So yeah, whatever's not feeling great with this 4 of Cups, you can see that the cup's been offered and the character's got his arms crossed like, not sure. So this is where you're just feeling a bit blur, a bit meh, a bit like, something might just feel like it's Groundhog Day, the daily grind, like going through this all over again. And it just feels like something's become rote, and it's like you've lost the joy in a situation. But it is crossed by the Ace of Wands, which is wanting to get motivated, to set new goals, to get started. And it's like you can't get started because you're feeling a bit off with a particular area of your life. Now, in your conscious mind, we've got the Taurus King, okay, the card of Taurus coming in. So you've got yourself in your conscious mind, but this is also the King of Pentacles, which is around money, business, success, but also your material needs, like what you need to be feeling good, like material in terms of your material resource. This can be to do with the food that you're eating, or where you're living, how you're feeling about that, or how much money is coming in, what sort of resources you're looking at, how are your needs, your material needs being met within relationships or spaces or places or situations. So this King of Pentacles energy, also there's a generosity with the King of Pentacles. It's very sensual energy. And so it's kind of like potentially, it's like you might be thinking, I am the King of Pentacles. We've all got the divine masculine and feminine. So this is you at your best. It's like you've got everything that you need. You're very generous, you can help other people and give to other people because you're happy with what you've got. And perhaps that's something that you kind of been thinking, I want to come back to myself a little bit and feel like myself again in some way. It feels like something's gone a little bit off kilter or off balance. We have as the base the Queen of Wands. This is the deep down energy that's going on here. And this is actually, she holds the fire. This is an internal drive to get motivated. So deep down you are getting motivated, but it's more like it's very discerning energy with the Queen of Wands. There's something that you're attracting through your energy, your frequency. So you may or may not be aware of this, but this is something that's coming through with this Queen of Wands. There is this deep down desire and motivation that's happening. It's just like can't quite get that off the ground or can't quite connect to that in some way. So, but this energy of the Queen of Wands, it's about part of you that wants to come up and out and feel seen, validated, part of you that wants to express itself in some way. So you are looking for new opportunities deep down, but it just maybe hasn't quite presented itself at this moment in time for this particular thing that you're looking for. In the recent past, we have the World card. So this is an ending of a cycle. This is a completion of a cycle. George is saying yes. And with this comes the gifts. I'm getting a lot of South Node energy. So, moving into the eclipse season, as you know, South Node, which is the energy, the karma from past lives that lessons you've already learnt from past lives, or, the past in this lifetime that you're moving away from, and this can show you where your gifts lie as well, because you've learnt the lessons of that lifetime. You've probably connected to some kind of gifts from the ending of the cycle. So the South Node is in Scorpio, which is why it's coming up, because Scorpio is your opposite sign, and it's a south node new moon. It's a south node eclipse. So it's showing you what it is it's time to let go of, plus also connecting you to your gifts. So it's almost like something's already concluded, something's already over, and it's like, now I need to kind of get motivated for something new. But it's not quite the right time yet. It's brewing. This energy is brewing. So it's almost like you're ahead of the game. You're getting these messages ahead of the game here about what to do, and you're kind of concluding things early, and it's like, right, I'm ready, but where is it? Like, I'm not seeing it yet. We have in the near future more Taurus, the Hierophant. I love it. Very, very strong Taurus energy coming through, which is lovely. This is the major arcana that represents your sign, Taurus. And it is all about your higher belief systems. It's about what you truly, your higher self coming in and talking to you. So you are looking at commitments with the Hierophant energy. This can represent long-term partnerships or long-term energies that you've remained committed to. And this is something that's coming up in the near future that you're going to look at. So this can represent marriage. It can represent a job that you've dedicated yourself to, or a home, or a situation, family life, or a relationship of any sort. Perhaps this is a commitment to seeking a higher ideal, a higher truth that's coming through. But either way, I love it because we have the King of Pentacles is more like the human part of you. The Hierophant is like soul and spirit coming in. So it's the two of them wanting to come together, which is part of this alignment, which is really lovely, that's coming in with you. So yes, we have the card of Temperance, which is where things, this is you in the spread, the Temperance card. It is the card of Sagittarius, as we've spoken about, but it's the card of restoring balance, letting things flow between you and somebody else, or letting energies flow within a situation. It is, again, we see the beautiful crown here. Paths are opening up that are more aligned to you, and we can see this here. Mind, body, soul, and spirit is all aligning and coming together, and it's this sense of coming back to yourself, which is really lovely. You might be readying yourself to dip your toe back into things that feel right for you. So yes, it's a lovely energy with the Temperance energy. It's healthy energy. So health might be something that's coming, or healthy balances is definitely something that is coming up. But the Temperance energy is very calm as well. So it's patient, calm, understands that things are shifting. There's an alchemical shift and change that's occurring within you at this moment in time. And it's just about going with the flow of that. So the energy surrounding you is the Four of Swords. So this is a beautiful energy of rest and recovery, taking a break of some sort. But it is also an energy of just going deep and looking at what sort of stories you've been told, or what stories you're telling yourself at this moment in time, and reworking the narrative, making sense of it. And then do you want to change the script? Do you want to change how it's working in your life? Do you want to change the outcome or the ending? So the Four of Swords can represent a big think, having a big think about something. It can represent a mindset shift, but it's giving your mind a little break at this moment in time to think deeply and come to some deep conclusions here. And that's the Scorpio energy. It's kind of asking you to go deep inside your mind. So hopes and fears, you can probably hear the chooks and the hens and George going off in the hen house at this moment in time. Somebody's laid an egg. So that usually means that there's a birth of some sort. There's potential that's coming through. So hopes and fears, the Nine of Cups, fulfillment. The Eight of Shells, this is the Eight of Cups here. This is you going, what is not feeling right for me at this moment in time? A lot of unique energy, what is unique for you? And then what you're wanting is the Nine of Cups, which is fulfillment, to feel that sense of deep fulfillment that's coming through. And so a lot's being shown to you, but ultimately I feel like there's this beautiful energetic realignment that's coming on for you, Taurus, that you're feeling more like, oh, this feels right, which is actually really nice energy. So this is why, as an outcome, you've got the Emperor bossing up, you're stepping into your power because you've come back to yourself. You're now like the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. This is like Taurus energy at its best. It's like, boom, come back to myself, and now I'm bossing up. I'm the Emperor, okay? And the Seven of Swords, this was this original energy here, the Seven of Feathers. is the Seven of Swords. This is the preparation and resourcefulness. You were given the message from the High Priestess. You've been given this message. So it's been revealed to you. Trust your intuition. Trust the plan that you're enacting here, because you're bossing up and taking action with it and going, right, I was given like fair warning that this was coming, and now I'm ready. And now I'm ready to boss up. I'm enacting this plan, and this is feeling good because I know exactly what I want to do with it. I know exactly, it's this sense of wanting to bring in the fulfillment again. So it really is this sense of an evaluation, a deep evaluation of where something's at, how it's feeling in your life, and being able to move forward productively with that Seven of Swords. So we have as the overall energy, the Five of Swords. So this does represent conflict inside your mind or conflict with somebody else. Sometimes it can show there's been a fight of some sort, or it sometimes comes in where you just feel like you're just not resonating with the way other people are communicating, not feeling like you're on the same page. This can be conflict inside your mind. It's kind of like there's a sense of there's been a pettiness around, is what I'm getting here, Taurus, with like a war in words or a war with ideas of some sort. And it's kind of like wanting to pull you, this Sagittarius energy is wanting to pull you up and out of that and connect to the higher realms, connect to your soul and spirit, look at the bigger picture and say, this is just some small thing that's occurred here. There's a bigger picture here that you can step into your power and move on from this and lay this to rest. Find some peace with this once and for all, and that's going to help you align into who you are, because there's something around this conflict that's been around that has just taken you out of alignment. And so the universe is wanting you, that's part of the South Node energy of the new moon. They want you to let go of whatever that conflict is here. So that's where you're going to find your peace as well. So let's look at... Let's see. Let's look at your affirmation card. It says, I now create a wonderful new job. Okay, for those of you that are looking for a new job or something new within your work or something new to be doing, a job doesn't have to necessarily be, like a career, or it's just what we spend a lot of time doing. So you're giving yourself a new job here, which you are the emperor. You're like, yeah, I'm creating my own job here. I'm totally open and receptive to a wonderful new position, using my creative talents and abilities, working for and with people I love in a wonderful location and earning good money. Fantastic. So there could be some really great opportunities for career movement and career progression coming through. The Emperor energy can represent boss-like energy, somebody in authority you're having a chat to, like how we're making plans with this person. So that's something that can come through with that as well. So yeah, definitely the Emperor is like a want to make something a concrete success. If you've got the King of Pentacles in your mind, which is money, work, business, how this is all working for you, then you're coming up with some kind of plan, whether it's you bossing up or you're working with somebody who is very strong to, create some prosperity around that is something that can come through with that. So beautiful. You've got the key. You hold the key, and this key is about a blossoming, a blooming, a something bringing in like new growth into it's like opening the door to spring, like a metaphorical kind of spring. Something's ready to bloom and blossom in your life. Trust these feelings that have been telling you with this Four of Cups, where you've just been searching, you've been wanting something deeper or wanting something more, or you're feeling restless in that area, because that's the area it's going to let you know exactly where this blooming and blossoming is coming in, and where you can make these wonderful plans to create what it is that you need, especially if it's around your work and career. That's a fantastic energy to come through, and money. So wow, fantastic. So that's it, Taurus. That's your reading. So yeah, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. If you're interested in any of my personalized services, the link for that is in the description box below.